Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to use Qt static Qt to deploy a desktop application. This is basically a re-upload because I thought in the last video I didn't make things very clear. So let's get started. Now, what's a static Qt? So basically, I hope you remember my last project, the upload file UI. Let me run the project again. So this was our project, right? So very simple. You will build a single exe, which will be approximately 30 MB or any size, right? You can also reduce it, make it smaller. Now, if you share this single exe to any other person, he will be able to run the application without like having to install Qt or any other thing, right? Now, if I don't have static Qt, let me choose any other build like desktop Qt 680 MSVC. You'll be seeing this thing, right? Now, if you run the application using this, okay, it's configuring. Okay, it's taking a bit of time. And this is my location. All the build files are written here. And yeah, it's done. Let's run the application once. And as you can see, it will build properly from Qt. But if you go to this location, right, desktop Qt 690 MSVC 64-bit debug in my build folder. So this one 690 MSVC debug, and if you see the application size, it's only 245 KB. But if you double click it, it will not run. It will show some warnings. It will not run, right? So therefore, to have a single exe, like for example here, this is my static Qt. Here if you see, the size is 29 MB, and if I double click it, it will run. And you can also copy this exe and paste it anywhere else, and it will run properly, right? So this was our target, to build static Qt. With the help of static Qt, you can build a single exe and share it to any other system, not just any system. This is for 64-bit, right? For example, I've built static Qt for x64 systems for Windows, right? So I can share it to any other person on x64 in Windows, right? Also, there are x86 systems, which are very old systems, 32-bit systems, right? 32-bit systems. Also, there is Mac, there is Linux. So you have to build static Qt for those two, right? Now, okay, so let me show you how to build static Qt for 64-bit, and it's very simple. It's also like following the steps. You can also build it for other, for instance, and other machines. So first of all, let me show Notepad. These are all the things which are required. You have to install these, right? Now, a very easy way to install this is using Chocolatey. So I'll say Chocolatey install for Windows. You can also install for Mac or something. Go here, and here they will show you installation guide. So you have to just run this command, and you have to run this command, right, in Windows shell. So I'll just say PowerShell, and excuse me, you have to set, let me paste this one, and after that let me paste this one, and it says Choco was already found, so that one did not install. Installation was already existing, but for your case it will install Chocolatey, right? So after that, what you can do is you can say Choco install something, right? For example, let's say Ninja. Let's select Y. Okay, this failed because I did not run this in admin mode. So I'll again run PowerShell as an administrator, and I'll say Choco install Ninja. Select Y. See, Chocolate installed 1 out of 1 packages. So install of Ninja was successful. Let me zoom in so it's more visible to you guys. Yeah, as you can see, the install was successful. So this is very easy way. Just like npm, we can also install using Choco Package Manager. So that's one way of installing things. Now you need to install all of this, right? So you need to install Ninja, Node.js, Ruby, Perl, CMake, and Python. So the command for that would be Choco install Ninja. Node.js, Ruby. For Perl, I'll recommend Strawberry Perl, Python, and CMake. All of these are required, so press enter. See, Ninja is already installed, Node.js is already installed in my system, and all of these stuffs are already installed, right? Strawberry Perl and all of these stuffs are already installed, so it will not like install again. And in my case, all my files are already installed, so it will not download all of this. But for your case, you will be downloading all of these things, right? So after this, all the requirements will be done. For after that, also you need to install one more thing. Let me close the pop-up. You need to install Visual Studio 2022 Community Edition, which is free, or you can also download Professional Edition. Anything works, right? So just go here, click on download, and you will see the download will begin shortly. Here it downloaded here, right? So I'll click on this, and then I'll select yes and select continue. Now it already installed my system, but in your case it will download and install, and this Visual Studio installer page will open, right? So here click on modify, and this page will open. Now here there are two ways of doing things, right? One is directly select desktop development with C++. This is like the minimal thing. If you check this one and click on install, it will install all the necessary stuff, right? The other way to ensure that all of these are installed is you need ATL v143. So you need ATL. So I'll say ATL, and it will select ATL for latest version 143. Make sure the architecture is the same architecture as your system. In my case, I'm using 64-bit machine, so x64, right? Or if you're using x86, 32-bit machine, x86, don't choose any ARM option unless you're using ARM systems, right? So this is important. C++ ATL build tools. Also, you need to install MFC. So again, MFC for your architecture. My case, I'm using 64-bit machine. In your case, if you're using ARM, you will go with this, or if you're using 32-bit machine, which is x86, still this one will be the choice, right? So also we need .NET 4.8. So I'll say .NET and .NET framework. So there is 4.8 SDK, and there is also some .NET runtime. So just select this 4.8 SDK and targeting pack, and you will be good to go, right? So this 4.8 SDK and this targeting pack, these two things, right? And you will be good to go. So then you will be installing all the necessary things. After that, what you have to do is you have to install Qt source. So let me go to account Qt. Here I'll go to downloads, and I'll select Qt. Version, host OS will be Windows for my case. And here you will see Qt everywhere source beta zip. Right, this is one way of downloading the source code. The other way is using the maintenance tool. Here you will say add or remove components. I'll click on next. Okay, it's taking time to fetch. Meanwhile, let me show you guys. I've already downloaded Qt everywhere zip, and I've extracted it here also, right? So you have to download that and extract it here, and all the files will be available here. Or the other way is selecting the Qt version you want to install, and you have to click on sources. This thing will be checked, right? This sources thing has to be checked for the version you are installing. If you do that, then in your C drive in Qt, that version, you will see a src folder, right? And here whatever content it will be the same as this content, right? No, not this. All of this stuff will be exactly the same here. Like if you use Qt maintenance tool, I am directly downloaded from the website. So that's that. Now let's get started. First of all, you have to open x64 native tools command prompt for VS 2022 for 64-bit systems. And I'm building for 64-bit, right? If you are using 32-bit system, then it will be x86. Yeah, this one, it will be x86 native command prompt tools, but I'm using a 64-bit system, so and also I'm building for 64-bit machine. If you're using ARM, it will be ARM 64, right? So this is native command prompt tools. I'll click on run, and as you can see, there is a line VC var sol bat environment initialized for x64. So this environment is for 64-bit, right? So you're building Qt for 64-bit. So whenever you build Qt for 64-bit, let's say you build an exe, and that exe will only be able to run in other 64-bit systems. For example, if your friend has a 32-bit machine, it won't run that. But if he has a 64-bit machine, Windows, he will be able to run that. So after that, we will go to the directory where we downloaded the Qt source everywhere file. So this is the directory. So I'll say cd and that path. Now you have to run this command, right? The configure command. Let me bring it to the front. I'll explain this. This has a configure bat file and the configure file, right? Shell file. So you will be running this configure thing, and you have to pass some flags. Static means you will be building Qt static. Release means you won't be having the debug option. If you have seen in Qt Creator, we have debug, we have release, right? Debug, minimum size release, profile release, stuff, right? So we'll only be building the release thing because we are deploying the application. We don't need debug, but you can add debug and release option. There is a flag for that here. Let me show you. Here is debug, here is release, here is debug and release, optimize debug, and so stuff like that, right? So and optimize release, optimize size. So we'll be only selecting the release. This prefix thing means where the Qt static will be installed. If you say this Qt static 690 no SSL, so it will be installed in C build, and here you can choose any path you want. There all the files will be copied. The actual installation, like if you open this, you will see all the files of Qt, right? So this is actually the path where you want to install the static Qt for reference. Now confirm license and commercial, because I'm using commercial Qt. If you're using the open source Qt version, so you do not need these two flags. You only need the open source flag, right? You only need this open source flag. Let me zoom in for a bit. This one, you need this one. So you can just replace commercial and confirm license with that. C++ standard 17. I'll be using C++ 17. So you can use any C++ you want, but I'll be using C++ 17 because it's compatible with Android, CMake and other stuff, right? Now no make tests, because I don't need test. No make example. No make means do not build this. Skip means directly skip this QML things, right? So I don't need Qt, active Qt or 3D physics or any 3D things, right? So I'll skip this. So I'll copy this and I'll paste here. I'll press enter. And you have to wait a bit. Excuse me. It will take some time, right, guys? After that, you only need two more commands, this one, and you'll be done. So let's wait. Yeah, it will take a bit of time, but what will happen is after this command, a new folder will be created here called Qt static 690 or something, right? This is the name. C build Qt static 690 no SSL. So this folder will be created here, and all the files will be added here, right? So the configure command takes I guess 2 minutes or approximately 3 minutes of your time. If your PC is fast, this will take very fast, like it will not take much time. But after this, uh, build thing, it will take a lot of time, and it will also take like 50 GB of your space. So after everything is done, you can delete the folder, but till that time it will be slow. If it's like if you have a fast PC, it will take around 30 minutes, or if you have a slow PC like mine, it will take around 2 hours. So you have to hold out a bit, right? Um, this is taking a lot of time. Let me just allow the configure command to finish. Okay. Actually, I was thinking to finish the configure command and stop at the build command. It will take a lot of time, obviously. So okay, guys, I think it will be a lot of time to do this. I'll end this, uh, but it will complete. After it completes, you only need to type this thing, and after this you have an option to pass the number of cores. For example, my computer has 8 cores, so I can pass 7, 6 something, right, to make it parallel, or you can just leave it as it is. It will run. It says not load cache because I did not let the configure command to finish. You have to let it finish. After this, it will take a lot of time, but when it's done, you just have to run this command, cmake install dot, and when you run this command, all the files will be created here in the prefix directory, like where you added the prefix path. You can change this path to anything you want, and there all the files will be copied. Now let's see how to add this. Let's assume that this is the static Qt which we have built, right? So we'll be adding it in the Qt creator. Let's see how. So go to projects, excuse me, go to manage kits, go to Qt version, this thing, and click on add. Now here, go to the build folder where you install the static Qt, this one, go to bin and choose the qmake.exe, and let's close all of the extra thing which we don't need. So it's fast. You can change this name to anything you want. I'll say Qt static 690, so it's visible, release, right? Something, just naming it so that it's like properly visible to us. Actually, it's not 690. The static version was 680. So I'll choose 680 properly. Okay, now I'll go to kit and choose any kit you want. I'll be duplicating this one, so I'll choose this one which was pre-existing. I'll click on clone. So you'll see a clone is created. I'll rename this thing. I'll change the name to static Qt 680 release, right? So that it's sensible. Make sure the compiler you chose is for your own architecture. For me, it's AMD 64. AMD means x64, right? So I'll choose the compiler, and the Qt version you have to change this one. This was our added Qt static, right? Qt static 680 release. This is what we added right now. So I'll choose the Qt version, click on apply, click on OK. Now I already had a project open, so I'll go to the project tab and I will find my static. See, it's added here, static Qt 680 release. I'll click on enable, and then if you click here, you will see this is added here. I'll choose the release thing, and let's run the application once. Okay, let me see the issue. Okay, let me rebuild this thing, or run cmake one more time. Okay, no compiler could be found. There is some issue with adding it. Let's see. I think the problem was with like adding the static Qt, but yeah, this should work in your system because I have already added another static Qt, which is this one. Actually, I stopped the process in between, so I think that was the issue. But yeah, this is another static Qt I have added, and this works fine. and it will also work fine for you. But in case if you have any doubt, you can just tell me, I'll help you through that.